everything to Utah because the Utah people, we were in constant conversation with them. And one of the things we talked about was the gun cases. Like, they were very well aware of the nuances of 922G, and they had a certain take on Kentrell Galling. I call him Kentrell. They had a certain take on him. And they really didn't look at him with the lens of that he was a gangbanger. They just didn't. They just didn't have that perception of him. They really looked at him as a young guy that kind of came out of the blue, made a lot of money quickly, and they just didn't have that horrible negative read. And so we kept on, and I kept on telling them.
Also, by the way, was the view, because I know that's two different districts.
Yeah.
Did you guys like look into whether that district maybe viewed that, because there's been so many appeals that surrounded that issue. Did you guys look to see if the district that Utah is in, they probably viewed it a little bit favorably, that could possibly, if the case was moved,
He was never going to get looked at that favorably in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
I mean, he had history.
Well, I was just talking about just the charge, that particular charge.
He just we thought we had a really fair judge in Baton Rouge, a very fair judge, but we felt like if we can get everything in Utah, we can get things done, because I wanted him to have this life, and I didn't want it to be 10 years. And so we went back and forth and back and forth, and the whole goal was to recognize the weaknesses in their cases and the strengths of their cases, and reach a part of the negotiation that would give him the opportunity to get back to his family, to his children, and have a career. And honestly, career was the last thing, because he has these kids and he has his family, and I just wanted to get him back to his family, because I look at Kentrell as just this young guy that started so young, and so I just wanted to kind of deliver him to everybody, and that just stayed laser beam focused on getting him out and making it happen as quickly as possible. And it was literally like nonstop negotiation, and we reached this resolution. And then, of course, you probably noticed we got him another 93 days back, and that's really what got him out. I mean, even sooner, because everybody was shocked that all of a sudden he was out, because we had to do a little work, and we got him yet another 93 days. Look, I'll agree with you. It's got to be one of the greatest deals, the greatest negotiations that I've seen. I mean, we get phone calls from lawyers all over the country, just going, what happened?
Yeah,
how did that happen?
He's been pretty lucky. He's been pretty well. First of all, the other case, the one where while he was on bond for the Louisiana case, he caught the other case, which should have been state, but California picked it up as federal. People hear about the feds being unbeatable, this and third. Anyway, now we get to the current big boy going on.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you felt conflicted, because after just getting an amazing deal for Young Boy, you are called to represent someone who he might not get along with too well. And we're talking about Dirk Banks, okay? A.k.a. Lil Durk. How did you get involved with that situation? And what was your first thoughts initially, just even seeing what he was being alleged to have done?
Yeah, so I don't really look at anybody that likes and dislikes anybody. Like, I know people, I don't really spend a lot of time looking at DMs. People are commenting, going, you got to pick one side. I don't pick one side. I'm a criminal defense attorney, man.
Yeah. They try to have me pick, because I'm cool with both guys. I was on the phone with Dirk yesterday, and of course, Young Boy called me 2 days before. So what I mean? Like, I'm the media, and I love both guys.
And I don't even, literally does not even enter my mind space. I'm just fighting for everybody as they come to me. My office is Switzerland. I mean, we're a safe space. We're a neutral space. I mean, if you come to my office, you got to come when you're in Atlanta. I try to make it like a place that everybody enjoys coming to. Cool artwork. We support the local graffiti community, and I don't look at it like that. I don't pick anybody one side over the next. And here's the crazy thing. Now, one client has ever said anything to me representing anybody else. No, man, nobody wants anybody to go to jail when they haven't done anything wrong. Nobody wants anybody to be in a cage when they don't need to be in a cage. Maybe they have disagreements out in the street about music, whatever it is, and you know, and do their thing and whatever it is. But when it comes to being caged for bullshit cases, nobody wants to see anybody rot in a cage, eat shitty food, be in an overcrowded jail for 3 years, waiting to go to court because the prosecutor can't pull their shit together. Nobody wishes that on anybody. And they know that when they come to me, I'm gonna do nothing but fight for them for the best, man. And I'm just not thinking about you in front of me. Like, I'm being very, when it comes to Kentrell Golden, young boy, man, I think very much about that young kid that AmeriCorps came and saw when he was young. Like, I look at him and I look in his eyes and I see that, like, that young kid that just had fame and fortune so early. And I just want to do everything I can to help get to him and get him out of there so he can live his life. And the next person, if it's, I get the phone call on Dirk, same thing. Never heard anything but good things about him.
Do you have to compartmentalize though? Because when you get deeper into, like, you know, just the allegations in the case, they're accusing Dirk of doing something to someone who is affiliated with Youngboy, right? And that might, you know, then just put you in a little bit of a pickle because, again, you kind of just represented one guy, now you're representing this other guy who, you know, going back to the
You want to say I'll get drunk as last people? Hey, that was so funny. I know.
You're so weird.
Hey, we gonna do a stream today too, though. Hey, y'all go subscribe. He lit in the stream world. Y'all go subscribe and follow my Twitch at Shallow Sanders. We're gonna go live on there later on.
In there when he did that.
All right, y'all.
That shit was funny as hell. I was like,
That shit had me laughing.
Hey,
That shit had me laughing. He don't take that serious.
Hey, that was so funny.
That was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was funny when he did that. I'm like, Sean told me to send that to you today. Oh, yeah.
That shit was funny as hell. It was just like, wait, boy, you on your toes with these little comebacks.
I know.
He was listening.
Boy. When you in front of your mama.
Yo, why did I say that to
He
him?
was trolling us. He was trolling us the whole entire drive.
Yeah.
He told Sean, he's like, if you don't get picked right here, can I slap you? I was like, hey, Bucky, I said, come on, bro, it's not time. I said, hold on, bro, hold on. They hit 21. He looked at me. He said, GG.
Yeah, that's
GG, bro. Hey, the funniest thing.
Take a breath. Two and two. Swing!